Welcome to our countdown of the most outrageous moments in sports for 2024. Let me tell you something, folks. This past year was one for the record books. From shocking upsets to unbelievable plays, this year had it all. Buckle up, because we're about to relive the moments that had us all on the edge of our seats. Stay tuned for the most outrageous sports moments of 2024. Let's go. Nobody, and I mean nobody, saw this coming. We're talking about a team left for dead, a team everyone had written off before the season even started. They were the laughingstock of the league, the perennial bottom feeders. But something changed. These underdogs, they started to believe. They went on a run, defying all expectations, all the doubters, all the naysayers like me. They clawed their way to the championship game, a David facing a Goliath. And what happened? They found themselves down by 1 point with just seconds left on the clock. The tension was palpable. You could feel it through the screen. The clock ticked down, 5, 4, 3, and then it happened. Their star player, overlooked and underestimated the entire season, received the ball, eyes locked on the basket, a fire in his belly. With a flick of the wrist, he released a shot that seemed to hang in the air for an eternity. The buzzer sounded, the ball swished through the net, the crowd erupted, the underdogs had done it, an ending for the ages. This, my friends, was more than just a bad call. This was an absolute travesty, a blatant disregard for the rules, and it happened on the biggest stage. We're talking about a game tied, seconds left on the clock, a trip to the finals on the line. The tension was thicker than a bowl of grits, and then it happened. The ref blew the whistle, a foul called on what seemed like the most routine play in the book. Let me tell you something, even my grandmother, who's never watched a day of basketball in her life, knew that was a bogus call. The replay, clear as day, showed no contact, but the damage was done. The opposing team sank the free throws, and just like that, the game was over. Controversy, outrage, disbelief, this game had it all. Fans were irate, players were dumbfounded, and the internet exploded. This was a call that left a stain on the sport, a stark reminder that sometimes, even in the heat of the moment, justice isn't always served. Chapter 3. This wasn't just about breaking a record, it was about rewriting history. We're talking about an athlete who dedicated their entire life to this moment, a moment that seemed impossible, unattainable. They trained harder than anyone, pushed their body and mind to the absolute limit. All for this one shot at greatness. The pressure was immense, the weight of the world on their shoulders, but they didn't crack. They didn't falter. They stepped up to the plate, eyes locked on the prize, and unleashed a performance for the ages. Every step, every swing, every movement was flawless, a symphony of athleticism and determination. The old record, once thought to be untouchable, crumbled before their very eyes. A new era had begun, a new champion crowned, and a legend was born right before our eyes. This wasn't just a victory, it was a statement, a testament to the power of hard work, dedication, and an unyielding belief in oneself. Chapter 4. Now let me tell you something, when it comes to comebacks, they don't come any greater than this. We're talking about a team down and out, left for dead, facing what seemed like an insurmountable deficit. The odds were stacked against them, the clock was their enemy, and hope was fading fast. But these athletes, they had other plans. They dug deep, found a reserve of strength they didn't even know they had, and mounted a comeback for the ages. Every play was a battle, every point a victory, slowly chipping away at the lead. The momentum shifted, the crowd roared, and you could feel the tide turning. Just when it seemed like it was all but over, they tied the game in the final seconds. The impossible had happened, they had come back from the brink. Chapter 5. This is the part of the show nobody wants to talk about, the part that reminds us that even in the world of sports, tragedy can strike at any moment. We're talking about an athlete at the top of their game, a true icon, beloved by fans and respected by rivals. They were in the zone, playing with a fire in their eyes, when suddenly, everything changed. A routine play turned disastrous, a collision that sent shockwaves throughout the entire stadium. The crowd went silent, the players looked on in horror, and you knew instantly that this was serious. The injury, devastating in its severity, served as a stark reminder of the fragility of human athleticism. It was a moment that transcended sports. A moment that united us all in concern and prayer. Outro, thanks for joining us on this wild ride through 2024's most outrageous sports moments. We saw it all, folks, the highs, the lows, the triumphs, the heartbreaks. It's what makes sports so captivating, so unpredictable, so real. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more incredible sports content. We'll be back next year with more unforgettable moments, more jaw-dropping plays, and more of the passion and excitement that only the world of sports can deliver.